Ooh, and welcome. This is the Lancaster Leak, O'Brien State Park. There are a couple of these that I picked up a while ago for relatively cheap. This is a pretty bare bones menu, but I can tell it's going to be mostly analog, if not entirely so. The rounded edges of the CRT here. Following tape and many others were recorded by FBI intern Valerie Bardot and given to us. Leaving without a trace, she suddenly went missing at the end of her internship in Lancaster, California. Foul play is suspected. Well, I think she might have been taken. So long as Valerie is missing, these tapes will continue to be leaked. We gave you a chance, and this will be your last. Oh, is this the last game? Did I jump all the way to the end? Well, my understanding is that these are sort of information conveyed through this debrief training tape pertains to a prior investigation. It is imperative that agents refrain from viewing this material unless they possess the appropriate clearance and are under the direct supervision of an instructor. Any failure to comply with this directive will result in prosecution to the fullest extent possible under the Espionage Act of 1917. You have been warned. My understanding is that all of these are relatively disconnected, if not entirely disconnected, and they're sort of they're short little tidbits of horror. Entity present, status resolved. Previously inhabited by both Dakota and Ojibwe tribes, it is now home to year-round camper and hikers. The park, along with other state parks up north, has experienced an increase in animal-like attacks. The cause was unknown until found footage of missing persons Brady Kaufman provided the Bureau with something. Brady Kaufman. On August 25th, 1988, Brady Kaufman, a 59-year-old male, visited O'Brien State Park unaccompanied. The subject's behavior during his visit was unusual as he intermittently started recording at various times. Medical records revealed no history of mental health concerns. Those are some bright blue eyes, very striking blue eyes on this man. Oh, it's new I didn't see this text change. Well, I don't know what it said. I was too busy looking at that guy. Oh, this is fun. The subject initiated recording. The reason for their sudden recording is unknown. The subject would occasionally zoom on certain objects. Yeah, like that fire. Love that fire. Love that fire. What am I doing here? That last bit might have told me what I'm meant to be doing, but... Okay, crouch is toggleable. Let's go up the road. I saw a road over here. It doesn't look like I can actually interact with anything. I just gotta record. Oh... The subject turned right and went to the bathroom to shower. Well, what about here? What if I didn't turn right? Well, the game says no. That's an invisible barrier. There are lots of fireflies out. I read somewhere that fireflies are dying out or going extinct or something. I've been seeing them relatively frequently in my backyard. Not to say that disproves that they're going extinct. That very well may be the case. I was just surprised. I don't know how true that is. I should probably look into that. Can I run? How? Oh! What? No! Please. I guess this is someone else's campsite? Oh, so that was just to scare me. Thanks. Game's like, no, 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 don't concern yourself with this. You don't need to go down here. It was literally just to frighten you. Yeah, I'm going to the showers. I don't need to worry about any of this other shit. That's probably it. I've been to many a campsite and engaged in the nasty baths that they have. Not baths, the bathrooms. I am not bathing. I am not bathing in facilities like this. If I came into a place like this and they had a fucking tub, no, I would never. Be like, are you kidding? The subject stops filming, then takes a shower. It is estimated 10 minutes elapse before the subject films again. Subject continues to their campsite, I think it said. Okay, there's someone in there, but that's fine. I'm not going to worry about that. Additionally, my understanding with this game, or with these games, is that I don't think there's like a murderer out here. It's like a creature. I think all of these revolve around some sort of weird entity. Actually, I think one of the games I have is literally called Entity Exam, so yeah, that's going to be the case. You better not. Don't do it. I kind of wish I could run, but that'll probably be safe for later. I can jump. I don't know why. Is this mine? I think I remember the car being white. What? I thought I was camping alone? Upon return to the campsite, an unknown figure stands near the subject's tent. Neither campground records nor witnesses recall seeing a white male of this profile. Why this person was here or who they are still remains unknown, but it is not being actively pursued. Okay. I mean, probably because they're like, we know it's a big beast. The largest jump of times happens at this point, with an estimate of 1 to 2 hours time elapsed. The recording resumes with the subject 2 miles in the Hardwood Hills Loop. Why the subject started the hike is not relevant to the Bureau's involvement. I mean, I understand, but that's also a very convenient way of telling a story. It's like, why this is happening is not really our concern, so we're just going to roll with it and see what happens. Is there a reason I can zoom? That's probably just to scare me more when something actually happens. Thankfully, nothing scary has hit. It's all been creepy up to this point. Well, that car alarm. Things that are sudden are shocking. I like the aesthetic of the tape and the screen. What? But I do kind of wish I could see the actual environment. Though I guess that's a good way to keep it low detailed and low poly, is to have it filtered through a camera like this. That probably helps the rendering too. Why are the... What? The grass is moving. Oh! How majestic. A big, brilliant buck leapt out in front of the camera. He said, I deserve to be seen. It is me, the big buck. Is that a house? Is that a house in the middle of my campgrounds? Or is that just the horizon messing with me because of the filter of the camera? Bridge. probably an elk. But, I mean, that's the beautiful thing about elk and bobcats. They are unintentional scares with the noises they make. Is that a tree? I don't know anymore. Things are so dark. Oh, no. I do hope that's not the same... The deceased deer was killed by entity. Ugh. Honestly, it kind of looks like a wolf with... Subject encountered deceased deer attacked by entity. The film abruptly ends after subject detects entity in vicinity. Yeah, it frightened me. I was in the middle... Subject exhibits distress and flees off trail. Entity pursues subject and can be heard in proximity. Subject resumes filming approximately 4 minutes after pause. This marks the final pause. The final pause?! Uh-oh. So is this the end? The subject is audible for the first time, displaying emotions of fear. Yeah, I'm displaying emotions of fear. I don't know where I'm going. The subject begins running as multiple sounds of entities surround him. Oh, fine. Okay, so now finally I get to run. Do I go up the hill? Am I just running to run? I guess I'm a missing person, so this probably isn't going to end well, regardless of where I go. What? I don't like that sound. You can just stay the hell away. What? Oh! Subject struggles against entity but gets away. The camera is severely damaged. I get away? What was that, a Wendigo? Oh! Subject drops flashlight and then camera. It creates a shadow backdrop. Yeah, I could see that too. I just stood there and took it. Subject blood creeps into frame. Distant entities can be heard. So they just kill for fun? That's fucked. Brady Kaufman's death would occur over the next 5 minutes. The remaining footage has been cut short for viewer discretion. Additional entities can be heard and would later fight over the remains. The footage ends when the camera battery runs out. Okay, so they do, like, eat the... What about the deer? Well, diseased deer. Subjects' remains were found scattered. Most flesh was consumed. Little personal items remain intact. The public was told it was an abnormal bear attack. Subjects' remains were found scattered. Most flesh was consumed. Oh, yeah, I read that. Tibia. The subject's film was the first footage captured of SO12. Ultimately, the subject's footage provided the Bureau proof to extend funding in special operation to contain entities. This case marks the first of many successful entity resolution programs. So this is the first? Is this the first or the last? Okay, it was a Wendigo. Severe containability 3. Do we need to contain it? Can't we just kill them all? Wendigos are creatures originated from Native American tribes of the Great Lakes region. The malevolent supernatural beings brought terror to forest dwellers and are linked to numerous missing persons cases. Tall and emaciated-looking Wendigos bear antlers and possess an insatiable appetite for human flesh. According to recent intelligence, there has been a notable resurgence of the Wendigo, and their geographical distribution is now expanded southward toward Minneapolis. In response to this emerging threat, the Bureau has established a joint task force in collaboration with the Canadian CSIS to take immediate and decisive action to halt the expansion of the species and eventual eradication. There you go. Don't need to contain. It is imperative to maintain strict operational security and keep the general public uninformed of these operations to prevent any unnecessary panic or interference. I gotta read this stuff quick, because it goes by quick. I guess it's not intended to be read out loud, necessarily. but I want to make sure that I, Oh, it's the credits! The story doesn't end here. Yeah, apparently it starts here. Read the associated R No Sleep story. I work as a secretary at a small FBI office. A man in a pink poncho almost killed me. What? Consider joining the Discord. Release of the next game. I should probably look and see if there... I got lucky if this is the first one. Crisis at Call Center. I have that one. If there is an order to these, then maybe soon I'll play the second one. Because that was, you know, very short. It was fine. A couple of loud scares thrown in there, and I do like the storytelling aspect. It's just, I guess it didn't really do much for me by way of narrative. I don't know, the way the story is told doesn't appeal, but I like the design. I like the aesthetic of the whole analog thing going on here, and what I could see of the Wendigo was scary. I'm glad we got a picture of it at the end, and confirmation that that's what it was.